Imagine a time when the fruits your great-grandparents grew in their backyard were suddenly banned, removed, or completely forgotten, not because they were useless, but because they were too dangerous, too messy, or simply didn't fit modern society. Today, we're uncovering 20 fruits that disappeared in the 1950s, and the truth will shock you. Let's start with something surprising. Grapes, 20. Elderberries. Once a powerful home remedy, elderberries suddenly became feared. Why? Because eating them raw could make people sick. Families stopped growing them, and slowly, the knowledge of using them safely disappeared. Backhand index pointing right the truth? Properly cooked elderberries are actually super healthy. Cherries, 19. Gooseberries. These were completely banned in many places, not because they were harmful to humans, but because they spread a disease that damaged forests. The government destroyed entire crops, and people forgot they even existed. Grapes, 18. Black currants. Even worse, black currants were banned for decades. Families had to destroy their plants or face penalties. Today, many people have never even tasted them. Deciduous tree, 17. Mulberries. This one is shocking. Mulberries weren't banned because they were dangerous, but because they were messy. Their fruits stained roads and houses, so cities started removing them. Clean streets became more important than food. Tangerine, 16. Persimmons. People stopped growing them because they tasted terrible if eaten unripe. But fully ripe, they are incredibly sweet. The problem wasn't the fruit, it was the lost knowledge. Strawberry, 15. Service berries. These were slowly turned into decorations. Yes, people planted them for looks, not food. Most didn't even know the berries were edible anymore. Banana, 14. Pawpaws. A fruit that tastes like banana plus mango plus vanilla. Sounds amazing, right? But it didn't last long in markets. It spoiled quickly and couldn't be transported, so it was ignored. Peach, 13. Beach plums. As cities expanded, their natural habitat disappeared, and with it, this unique fruit vanished from daily life. Grapes, 12. Wild grapes. These were called weeds because they grew uncontrollably, but in reality, they were nutritious and required zero care. Red apple, 11. Crab apples. People wanted big, sweet apples, so small, sour crab apples were ignored, even though they were perfect for jams and juices. Cherries, 10. Choke cherries. The name itself scared people, but when prepared correctly, they made amazing syrups and jellies. Fear replaced tradition. 9. Huckleberries. These were more flavorful than blueberries, but couldn't be mass-produced, so they were replaced. Cherries, 8. Mayhaws. A regional fruit that didn't fit the nationwide farming system, so it disappeared from most areas. Seedlings, 7. Sand cherries. Instead of food, they were labeled as soil control plants. Their value as fruit was ignored. Herb, 6. Autumn olives. At first, they were promoted, then suddenly banned. Why? They spread too fast and became invasive. Cherries, 5. Cornelian cherries. Seen as old-fashioned and foreign, so people stopped growing them, even though they were extremely nutritious. Green apple, 4. Medlars. This fruit needed time to ripen and look spoiled. In a fast-paced world, no one had patience for it. Pear, 3. Quinces. They couldn't be eaten raw, and as people stopped making homemade jams, quinces lost their purpose. Chestnut, 2. American chestnuts. This one wasn't banned. It was wiped out by disease. Billions of trees gone. One of the biggest ecological losses ever. Cherries, 1. Barberries. These were banned to protect wheat crops. The government removed them completely, and just like that, they disappeared from gardens.